Hi there, I'd like to talk to you today about energy. Where does it come from and where does it go, and basically what's it all about. So to do that, to talk to you about energy, I'll probably need some food energy. So I've got a little orange Smartie here. I'm not going to eat it right now, but you can try this at home, I'm sure you won't mind. So if you consume some food, if you consume a Smartie or some chocolate or whatever, you're going to get some energy from that. But in turn, that food has got to have got its energy from somewhere else. If we have a bit of a think about our cocoa bean plant, where has it got its energy from? You can probably all guess. Just like most plants, or all plants on the earth, it's got its energy from the sun. So the sun's heat and light allows the plant to grow, it allows it to photosynthesize and make its own food, and that's where it gets its energy from. So now that we've got that food energy or chemical energy inside our bodies, what are we going to do with it? Well, a lot of that energy is going to go towards keeping our heart going, keeping our brains thinking, keeping all of our other organs in our body going, and actually only about 15 to 30% on average of that energy is going to go towards physical activity or work in our muscles. So let's have a go at transferring some of that energy in our bodies. We've got a ruler just here, and I'm sure you've done this at school before and annoyed all of your teachers by pressing it down. And to begin with, what we've done is transferred some of the energy in our bodies into the ruler. It's storing that energy, its potential energy. But when we let go, it's transferred into different types of energy. So some observations from that. First of all, we saw it moving. It made a movement, or kinetic energy. It transferred the energy to kinetic. Second of all, it made a sound, so it released some energy as sound, and possibly some energy as heat as well. Now that energy now has dissipated into the surroundings. It's spread out, and it's actually no longer useful to us. What we could try doing is transferring some of the movement energy, the kinetic energy, to another object. And again, this is something you've probably done at school before. We'll take an empty Smarties packet and place it on the end of the ruler, press it down. Fantastic, job done. So in summary, there are lots of different types of energy. We've probably in the last couple of minutes talked about 5 or 6 different types of energy. Energy cannot be created and it cannot be destroyed. And this is known as the law of conservation of energy. It's a law of physics. But what we have seen is that energy can be transferred from one place to another. So I hope you've enjoyed listening, I hope you've learned something, and I hope that I haven't confused you too much. But for the moment, thank you very much. Goodbye.